Which Amanita is right for you? Muscaria, Regalis, or Pantherina? Stay with me until the end, because once you understand what separates these three mushrooms, choosing one becomes much easier. Hey Seekers, if you're new here, I'm Marlucia and I teach the science behind Amanita, specifically Muscaria, Regalis, and Pantherina, the three varieties I work with and deeply trust. Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. I'm not here to treat, diagnose, or prescribe anything. And due to YouTube guidelines and FDA regulations, nothing shared here should be taken as medical advice. The goal is to simplify this path so you feel informed enough to work with Amanita on your own, not rely on someone else to tell you what to feel or how to heal. Let's get into it. Although they're all Amanitas, they're not the same mushroom. Let's start with Muscaria. Muscaria is where many people begin. It's the species most people recognize and the foundation for much of what we know about Amanita today. For many people, it's all they'll ever need. But let's say you eventually find yourself using larger amounts of Muscaria to reach the place you're looking for. Instead of continuing to increase the amount, it may be time to look at Regalis. Regalis is closely related to Muscaria, but it generally contains higher concentrations of the mushroom's primary active compounds. That means you can often achieve a similar result using less mushroom. If 4 grams of Regalis gets me where 8 grams of Muscaria does, I'm choosing Regalis every time. Not because I'm chasing something stronger, but because I can accomplish the same goal with less. Then there's Pantherina. Pantherina belongs to a different branch of the Amanita family called the pantherinoids. It's generally more concentrated than either Muscaria or Regalis and contains very little muscarine compared to the muscaroids. That's why many people describe Pantherina as a different experience, not simply a stronger Muscaria. Now here's where I think people get confused. You'll hear people say ibotenic acid does one thing and mucimol does another. Reality isn't usually that clean. I've had partially decarboxylated microcapsules leave me feeling heavy, while a fully decarboxylated slurry makes me want to go outside, hike, and create. Why? Because you're not talking about isolated chemicals, you're working with an entire organism. The species, the preparation, the amount, and your own biology all influence the experience. That's why I don't think there's a best Amanita. There's only the one that best fits you. Some people never leave Muscaria. Others discover Regalis lets them accomplish the same thing with less mushroom. And then others eventually find Pantherina matches exactly what they're looking for. The goal isn't to keep moving up and increasing your dose. The goal is to understand what each mushroom offers so you can choose intentionally instead of guessing. When you stop asking which one is the strongest and start asking which one is right for what I'm trying to accomplish, your perspective changes. The right Amanita isn't decided by the internet. It's discovered through education, intention, and experience. I love you forever. Remember, this isn't about chasing effects or copying someone else's protocol. It's about tuning into your own rhythm, trusting your body, and staying consistent enough to let the shifts unfold. If this helped you understand Amanita a little deeper, hit like, subscribe, or drop a comment below. I love hearing how this work is landing for you. And if you're ready to go further, check the description for links to more education, trusted sources, and next steps for your journey. Stay curious, stay grounded, and always think beyond. With love.